What is going on, Xbox and YouTube? Now today I'm here to talk to you guys a little bit about Battlefield Hardline and the future for the DLCs and what basically has been going on in the game, at least for me, since the game has released. Now, I have just reached level 84, which I am so proud of. I've been working really hard to try to get to that point. Basically just trying to hit the $10 million limit, which is the limit that you need to hit in order to unlock the wolf and the other mask, which I cannot remember off the top of my head. The wolf and the dinosaur mask. You need $10 million to unlock those two masks. So that's what I've been trying to do lately, is just trying to get to $10 million. I know there are some people out there that have already made 35 million and plus. So, you know, it's fair to say that I have been doing other things than playing this game. But yeah, it is totally fun. I've really been digging it. But the other thing that's been catching my attention lately is the new Battlefront game made by DICE and EA. Now that shit, based off of what I've seen in the trailer, that it looks phenomenal. It looks great. It almost looks like a CGI movie. Now, granted, the very beginning of the trailer states that it is using in-game assets. I'm not sure if that means it's using the in-game engine or it's being played on the PS4 or the Xbox One. So there's a lot of confusion there and pretty much a ton of room for the developers, EA and DICE, to kind of make us believe one thing, and then when the game comes out, we get a big ashy version of the game. So yeah, I'm really on the fence about it right now, but it's so far, based off what I've seen, it looks amazing. And yeah, I'm really psyched to see that and play it along with the movie and everything else. It'll be really good. So that should be fun in the next upcoming few months here, or this year of 2015. But back to the Battlefield Hardline stuff. Now, I know there is a patch that's in the work that DICE is working on and all the other people at Visceral are working on. And I know that the patch is going to contain the update for the K10, obviously, to probably buff that gun down a little bit, or nerf that gun down a little bit. So I know that's coming, and I know a few other weapons are going to be buffed up, like the P90 for one. I know for sure this gun will receive an update. Now, my question to you guys is after the update comes through for Battlefield Hardline, what do you think will be the strongest weapon in the game? Will it still be the K10? Will it be the P90 or the MPX, or maybe the HCAR or the SCAR? I personally hope the HCAR becomes the most powerful weapon in the game, but we all know that after they nerf the K10, one of the guns in the game will be dominant. Or one or two guns will be dominant. Now, will they make the P90 just like the K10, or the K10 just like the P90? Possibly. But I'm really psyched to find out, because it's so unbalanced that I don't even feel like I should even play with a different gun, because I feel like I'd be ripping myself off and not getting as many kills as I probably should or could, because the K10 is just so ridiculously strong. But with that being said, guys, what do you think the very first DLC pack for Battlefield Hardline will be like? Will the maps be more open in large spaces, kind of like Dust Bowl, or will they be closer to Bank Job and, you know, the Block? Me personally, I hope there are more close quarters maps, but I do recognize that Battlefield Hardline does need more open space maps, but I think they could probably work out a pretty good mix, kind of like Hollywood Heights. I think Hollywood Heights is a very good example of what a good symmetrical map, or asymmetrical map, symmetrical map should be like. So I really do enjoy maps like Hollywood Heights, but yes, I really do hope for close quarters, just because that's my play style and it will just cater to me even more. So that's what I'm hoping for, but I would really like to hear what you guys want from the very first DLC, and what you really want to see in it. Do you want to see more destruction? Me personally, I would love to see some more levolution put into these maps and more destructible buildings. I've noticed that a lot of the buildings really aren't too destructible, and I understand that that is mainly there to keep the map in balance, but Battlefield 4 just felt like such a more massive style of gameplay. Now, Battlefield Hardline, it kind of feels a little bit, now I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for even saying this, but it kind of feels a little bit like a Call of Duty style map, where it's a lot smaller, things are more kind of pinched together, and buildings really aren't too destructible, but only in very certain and specific game-changing areas, which is really cool because at least the Levolution that is in the game actually, you know, contributes to the style, and it's not just something that's a nuisance or just something very pointless that happens like a lot of these maps. It just ruins the map in Battlefield 4, and that's really it. It kind of just makes the game shitty for everybody else. So I understand how they made a lot of the Levolution the way they did, but I would just like to see more destruction, bigger explosions, bigger buildings falling, like the Siege of Shanghai map. That was beautiful, seeing that entire skyscraper fall. What a beautiful thing to see and watch. Everybody in the map would stop and look at the building fall, and I guarantee you it still happens to this day. But with that being said, my favorite maps at the moment right now are the bank job, and I really do love the block. And the reason I love the block and the bank job is because I'm a very close quarters, personal PDW weapon style kind of shooter. So yeah, that's my play style, and that's kind of how I do things. But yeah, guys, I just would like to know, what is your favorite gun, and have you noticed that the K10 is very overpowered? I know I'm kind of late to the game with saying this kind of stuff, but have you noticed that the K10 is overpowered? And even if you haven't, what is your favorite weapon? What's your favorite weapon? What do you guys hope to see be a little bit stronger or a little less strong? And what do you guys think about the new Battlefront trailer that just came out from DICE? And just, guys, let me know. Put it all in the comments, and I will see you guys on my next video. Peace.